All right, so I started my live stream 1 minute late. Hopefully everything's working correctly. I think so. Yeah. So, give me 1 second while I go into my live stream. Yep. Hold on. I just found an annoying child put something in my comments. So I'll just read it out. So last night, I think, last night I made a post saying, "Hey, tomorrow we're gonna be doing the ending of Sonic 06." And then someone who I'm not even gonna give them the name. If you know who you are, then hi. Yeah, if you feel free to show yourself. I guess. Wait 1 second. Let me go get my phone. This will take like 10 seconds. I forgot to get my phone before I started my live stream because like 40 or so minutes ago, I was setting up for my live stream, but then two things happened that interrupted everything. Because I was actually going to eat before my live stream, but of course, two things had to happen to prevent me from being able to just prep up my stream, go eat, and then just press the go live button. Like, I didn't want to go live right now, but I already scheduled it to go live right now, basically. So 1 second while I pull up YouTube on my phone so I can read the chats. So sorry if there's people in the chat right now. I'm not able to read it yet. Just give me a couple more seconds while I pull it up. I think we're good. Yeah. Yeah, Neo Metal Sonic says I didn't see the post yesterday. I just got the notification. That probably means that you're not subscribed and you don't have the bell notification set to all notifications. By the way, that's the only reason why I would want someone to press subscribe. Not because I want my number to go up. I don't care about that subscriber number. It's just so that way you can set the notifications to all. So if I make a post the day prior saying I'm going to go live playing this game, you'll get the notification. But yeah. So anyway, the message that I was talking about, one of the reasons why I went to go grab my phone was just in case if they decide to show themselves. I'm not gonna say who I think, who it is, but on my post yesterday, someone said Slingo has never had a donation for any of his stream. I like first. Yeah, I don't know what the heck they're trying to say, but it sounds like they're just trying to, like, I even made this clear with them. If you're trying to make jokes, try a different approach because those can easily be misinterpreted by other people as personal attacks. And then someone in the reply to their comment saying, I donated in one of his Minecraft streams. So, yeah, you just got fact checked. Yeah. I don't know if they just really want me to give them a pin of shame. Yeah, I'm just going to pin this other person's comment so that way, yeah. This guy this could be a long one. Maybe. Especially the fact that Xenia is acting up. Let me see what the chat has to say for a second. Let's see. A few people came in saying, "Hey, welcome. It's finally time," and yeah, hello, and all that stuff. Let's see. Floppy Gamer says, "Let's see if we'll be free of Sonic 06." Sonic Win says, "That was perfect timing. I didn't even realize it was today, so I was on YouTube about to click on something else, and then the notification popped up." Saturn says, "Yo, I may not be able to chat much for the first hour or two." Well, hopefully we don't last that long, but we're already having some technical difficulties. You guys don't notice it yet because I haven't even explained what the problem is. Let's see. Super Postman says, I have it set to all, but notifications don't notify for a community post. Really? It doesn't? Then what's the point of posts? Yeah. Sonic Win says, I mean, I'm sure you wouldn't mind the number going up. I kind of do actually mind. I don't want the number to go up if it's just someone pressing subscribe just to press it and they actually never come back. I don't like dead subscribers. And by dead, I mean like people that press the subscribe button years ago, but they don't actually touch the channel. I'd rather have my number be a lower number if more of those people are active rather than a super high number, but then like barely anyone is active in comparison. Yeah. Christian Collins says, yesterday I got a haircut. Good for you. Sonic One says, I actually accidentally donated one time, but I didn't mind. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Warren says, hey, welcome. So Super Plus says I have those. It sucks. Oh yeah, the inactive subscribers. Yeah. So the only reason why I would want someone to subscribe is not for my number to go up, but for the notifications to turn on. So I guess now I know when I am live, you'll get notified. Otherwise, I guess you don't get any posts. Maybe just join the Discord server at that point if you have Discord. Otherwise, if you don't want to join a server, that's completely fine. The main reason why I use it is just to notify people if they prefer Discord. Sorry, that's a song that I accidentally pressed play on YouTube because so yeah, let me quickly try to summarize the story of what's going on. So I was managing Slingo VODs for just like about an hour before I decided to go live. And on Slingo VODs, it showed that I had a copyright claim. It was on a Minecraft video, on a Minecraft VOD. It was me playing Minecraft and then the song Living Mice by C418 was playing. I got copyright claim by this one guy that was just making some kind of rap on top of the song. So I decided to dispute it. I normally am too scared to dispute it, but considering the fact that this is very blatantly obvious, I don't know if the person's doing it on purpose, but it's coming off as a fraud, like an incorrect copyright claim. So I said, hey, first of all, this is gameplay that was live streamed of a video game. The music being featured, which was flagged, is a song from the official soundtrack. And the owner is C418, and on his website, you are allowed to use his songs if you're playing a Let's Play of Minecraft, and his songs pop up. He does allow that. So his songs are copyrighted, but that's usually why he doesn't flag people's music, because he knows a lot of times it's just someone playing Minecraft. So then, basically I said, first of all, not your song. Second of all, your own song that you use is just a sample ripped from the actual copyright owner. Therefore, your claim is false. And then I submitted it. I also submitted it under fair use because that was the closest thing I could find out of all the options to dispute a copyright claim. Anyways, that was the first thing. That took me like 20 minutes because I just wanted to make sure that everything I was typing in was like grammatically correct, easy to digest, pretty much hard to deny because, hey, I'm literally just telling you exactly what happened. And here's C418's website stating that you're allowed to use the song if it's just you making a Let's Play and my songs pop up in Minecraft. Because that is allowed by him. Like, he says it himself on his website. And let's see. The other thing that happened, right, was I was starting up Xenia, the emulator. I have to play on emulator because I don't have an original 360 original hardware to play this game on. But for some reason, the game is not working anymore. Why? I don't know. Here's the problem. Well, okay, I start up the game and the game runs fine, but now all my save data is gone. Yeah, you can imagine how stressed out I was for the last 10 minutes before starting my live stream. I was trying to find save data. I finally found some save data, but I don't think I can use it because it's a .bin file. I honestly don't know what kind of file. So, is anybody here on the chat, any experts in Sonic 06 resources, as in, you can tell, don't give me a link because it's going to get deleted. Just tell me what to look up on Google or other websites. So I can find, I'm going to have to find Sonic save data that's 100%. Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, this stream is basically kind of canceled unless you guys have like any speedrunners that are super fast at getting me yeah, I don't know of anybody here. Yeah. So I'm on Google. I looked up Xenia's Sonic save data. Sonic 06 save data. Let's see. PlayStation 3. No, I need it for 360. SonicRetro.org. Oh, great. It's forums that just walls of text. Yeah, I hate forums because when you really need to find a quick solution, there's so many texts. Necroposting. Do you think there's a reason why people are necroposting, you idiots? Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I have to basically look for save data that has at least the last episode, last story, whatever you want to call it, at least has that unlocked. Because, unfortunately, I have to find something that allows me to play the game with full save data. Because Xenia, the emulator, for some reason, the installation broke. I updated it, and now it's no longer broken, kind of. So I'm trying to see if I can just get the full save ready to go. If I can find a full save. And this is for PS3. Why? Sonic 06 save file 360. I found something on Game Banana, but it's a .bin file, and I don't think Xania accepts .bin files. I don't know anyone here that is an expert in emulation that can tell me what's the exact file type that I need for a save file. Does it have to be a dot? For example, obviously it's not a .exe, but I'm just listing examples so you know what I'm talking about. Does it have to be a .exe? Does it have to be a .text, a .rar, for example? That's what I'm looking for. I found a website, the Tech Game, and I do know that this is known for save games, like save files, but geez, I couldn't find anything. Anyways, yeah, we found something. This is a .rar file, unfortunately, so let's cross our fingers that whatever's in that .rar file is the correct format. Oh, that's stupid. You seriously gonna lock me behind making an account? Alright, archive.org, probably. Yeah. Yeah, I have Renoir. But unfortunately, yeah. Okay. Sonic 06. I found it on the Internet Archive, but I don't think these are save files. This might be just like a piracy thing, and I'm not, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to like basically copy and paste someone's 100% save file. Otherwise, the final episode can't happen. What the heck is going on with my YouTube on my phone? There we go. Xbox 360 game saves. Yeah, the Tech Game is broken because I have to have an account for whatever reason. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Classic YouTube says Neo. Oh yeah, I'm just reading through the chat. Sonic Wins has checked the Discord. All right, let's see what's on Discord. If it's the one that you found on Game Banana, that's a .bin file, 100% infinite lives. What are you talking about? Well, we found something on MediaFire, but it's a .bin. So yeah, unfortunately, guys, I don't think .bin works unless you guys can tell me what to do with a .bin file. Otherwise, right now I'm gonna go into Xenia and go into its I forget which folder it is. Someone even put it in the chat. Let's see, documents, Xenia content. I hate that folder. I hate going to the documents folder. I know what you're talking about. Let's see, what was after that? Xenia is not here, so it's probably so it's gonna be the app folder or whatever it's called. What's it called? Please tell me percentages work. App data, I think it's called. Yeah, I think it's called app data. So let me just open up run. App data. That's not what I wanted. Alright, I'll just do it manually. It's been so long since I actually tried to find files from here. Do I need the mod manager? I don't think I need the mod manager. I just need a file, whatever the correct file type is, because I don't think it's .bin. I need the correct file type of just save data of Sonic 06 that has at least the last story unlocked. I don't mind if it's 100%. I'm obviously not here to 100% the game anyways, but if it's 100%, if the game is already 100%, that means I can just play the, I can just go to the last story, press play, and we have a fun time. Yeah. But you guys can probably see that for some reason today, everything is out to get me. Yeah. Also, I don't know how to get a mod manager working with Xenia. Never used Xenia until I started playing this game. Because my goal for playing Xenia for Sonic 06 was to play it as vanilla as possible. So that's also another reason why I don't even have it. Yeah. Because like there is like, if I go into the emulator, like, because it's already open, I can press install content, But then I already tried it with this one file I found from Game Banana and nothing happened. Yeah. And the tech game, great website apparently, except they gatekeep their files. What the heck is wrong with you? Like, it's not like we're downloading pirated content. We're just downloading save data from games we already have. Like, why? I don't know if that's default for everything or if it's the guy who uploaded that file that said, you can't touch it until you make an account. Like, why? Bro, it's not that serious. It's just save data from a game that came out almost 2 decades ago. Yeah. I'm starting to get Sonic Unleashed results, which kind of sucks because that's how you. Yeah. Nope, that's not it. I found something. I found a Spanish thing, but it's just talking about how to download the game. Like what? No, we need save files. Game Banana. If I go to the top results again, let me see. Did anybody say any information? Let's see. The save file is not a. Wait, this is a different website. Save question. Nope, that's not it. Game FAQs, Sonic the Hedgehog save games. These are all PlayStation 3. Why would you do this to me? Why? Yeah. XPG gaming community. Let me guess. Forums. Kinda, not really. Okay, I found something. But okay. Yeah, it says 100% complete. Download now via external sites. Is this the media fire thing that we're about to find out? Open link in new tab. Yeah, it's not even trying to download. And don't worry, guys, I'm not downloading a virus. I've been using the internet since the mid-2000s. I know what's a virus and what's not. I also have an antivirus software, so don't worry about it, guys. Malware Bytes. Yeah, I recommend Malware Bytes for you guys because it's free. Of course, you can upgrade to the paid version, which is a little bit better, but yeah. Super Plushroom just sent me something. He sent 2 different things that may or may not help, so let's check it out. Discord server, thegametech.com. I think this is literally the first one I was complaining about how, like, I'm pretty sure that is the file that we're looking for, but they have it gatekept behind, you have to make an account. I really don't want to make an account because I have an email address and I'm just gonna, like, I hate the fact that you have to make an account for everything. It's like a bunch of mental clutter for me. But yeah, let's open that link and cross our fingers that this one's not gatekept. It's the one that I was looking for. Yeah, that one can't help. That's the one I was literally just now complaining about. And then there's something on Reddit, but I think it's more of a how-to type of deal. So this is probably not it either. How to convert 360. Yeah, that's not important. I think this is just saying how to grab save data from the original hardware and then turn it to a computer file that you can use on Windows for Xania. And obviously I don't have the original hardware on me. That's why we're using emulator. Yeah, let me go back to Google's stuff. How do I move a downloaded Sonic 06 file to my Xbox 360? Nope, that's actually the opposite of the second thing that Sonic Super Plushroom sets. Yeah, but if anybody here is anticipating me starting the gameplay, we can't start the gameplay until we find a 100% saved game. Well, like the save data. Could you convert the .bin file into what you need? I don't know what I need. That's the problem. Because like I wouldn't mind like converting the .bin to whatever it is, but I don't even know what the file type is. So let me try something else. Xenia save file type. And then AI is giving me something weird. Oh, yeah, the Google AI. I'm going to take whatever it says with a grain of salt, but it's giving me a .xex, which, like, never even heard of that file type. Like, maybe that's not even made up. Moving game files to another location, and it's just showing me something that most normal people will never have to touch. Save games with Xenia. Nope, that's just telling me how to save games. Yeah. Super Plushroom says, I sent a last resort, which is... Oh, okay, the last resort is just like gameplay and all that stuff. Like it's just something he sent me as a last resort, someone else playing the game with cutscenes and everything. So instead of me actually playing the game, it's going to turn into a reaction stream, which I don't want to do, but that is something we can do if nothing else is working. That's a stupid search result. One of them just says Zenny has an Xbox 360 emulator. Yeah, no duh. That's not even what I'm searching up. Save files. All right, so documents, any content. I mean, I try to go to the documents folder and it's not there. I have like completely different softwares here. Yeah, so let's go up a level. My username, app data, roaming. Xenia's not even here. I'm seeing like a bunch of stuff, like stuff from my video editor stuff. Like not like the person video editing software, I should say. Super Mario 64 stuff that I had set up when I played that on stream. But I don't see anything for Xenia. I don't think I have the portable text file on my installation of Xenia. I would have remembered setting that up. So let's go back to my Xenia downloaded folder, or like my folder in the downloads. That's my computer, not yours. That you heard go off. Game data, Sonic the Hedgehog, and it just says artwork. It doesn't show anything else. Let me double check to see if it's just hidden files that are grayed out here from this directory. View details, check hidden files is enabled. Downloads we have. What about backup? That's empty. Yeah, which makes sense. I don't remember backing up anything manually, and I don't think it's gonna do it automatically. You know, Xenia Canary. Okay, here we go. We might find something here. Content patches, license, portable. Hey, portable.txt is here, which means that the save file location is going to be somewhere else. So let's see. The content folder. Content. And then I found the game. And I found multiple different folders, which look like hexadecimal codes, which is going to mean that I'm going to take longer. Account, nothing here. Xenia. Install save files. Yeah, there's this one tutorial that I could go through. You could download a PS3 emulator, maybe. I think that would be a little bit too much effort for the stream. Celia Wanna says, hey, just join. What's happening? So what's happening is the live stream, like my gameplay of Sonic 06 will not be able to continue because my emulator, I have to use emulator because I don't have an Xbox 360 on me to play the original game on the original hardware. So I have to use emulator. But my emulator for Xenia stopped working, so I reinstalled it before I started stream. But when I reinstalled it, I lost all my save data. So if I start up the game, it's gonna act like I've never touched the game before, which means we can't do the final story because I would have to go through the entire process of unlocking it again. Sonic One says this is one of the big disadvantages of emulator. It can be really complicated to get it to work sometimes. The emulator itself was working fine, but like something broke. Well, keep in mind, in my last Sonic live stream for 06, I accidentally updated it. I didn't want to update it, but I misclicked because on my computer, there's like two files. The top one is to actually start up the emulator. The one right under it is the updater. If you click it, it's not going to ask you, are you sure? It just does it. So, I'm going to blame badly designed updater because like it would have been nice if when you press it, it says, welcome to the updater. Are you sure you want to update? And I could just press no. And then, because I think probably what broke it was just me updating it last stream by accident. So I updated it again before this stream, but doing that broke it. So then I had to uninstall and reinstall it all. Yeah. Xenia Canary game saves. Okay, we found something. Game saves for the Xenia emulator, but what the heck is this? I don't know what this is. Copy Xbox 360. And then I'm just going to copy and paste whatever this is. It gave me a horse icon. Red Dead Redemption. Okay, yeah. So I found like one website that has a Skate 3 save and a Red Dead Redemption 1 save, but that's not what I'm looking for. But it was nice, I guess, just seeing that, hey, somebody archived something. Hold on. Let me reopen close tab. Let's see. Okay, so here's what good news, though. Now I know how to look up what the heck these files mean. Because there's two different files with two different long strings of name. I'm going to assume that this is like the ID of a console, and these are the IDs of a game. So I'm going to look up Xbox 360. And then paste this new ID. Sonic 06. Okay. Save data. Yeah, sometimes you gotta get like really technical with your freaking like Google searches. How to transfer save games to a new Xbox 360. That's not what I'm looking for. But okay, hold on. Can I to the one? Oh, that's interesting. But sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. But apparently, let's see. Yeah, I don't have a cloud save though. That's the thing. Also, it's giving me solutions based off of like using original hardware, because on the 360 you can use cloud saves and stuff, just like the One and Series X and S. But that's not why I'm here. Let's see. I'm just gonna put save data. Okay. The Google search looks a little bit better now. Save file editing question. I don't need to edit it. I just want it to be at 100%, but let's see what the answers are. Maybe somebody's generous and they're like, hey, here's the full save. You can delete the save file on the Xbox. You delete Sonic Next save data bin folder. Relaunching the game will prompt you to create a new save file. Okay, this looks like an interesting solution. There's also a game patch. New game option. The new game option is the default option. However, if you accidentally start a new game, the game won't overwrite until you save the game. Okay, so that's a little bit of technical stuff that may be kind of useful to learn. That's good though, because I already have the correct file then. So it does use .bin, but like, what the heck, game? What are you talking about? All right, I got an idea. Fellas. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to launch the game, Sonic Sega. And then that should probably count. Now I'm going to close the game, launch the game up, and see if I can find... Aha! There we go. Guys, we might have solved it. So obviously, permanently delete this file. So basically, to explain what I'm doing, I went into the Xenia emulator files on my computer, and then you can find each game. I found the correct game, and then I found the save data. This save data looks like it's pretty empty. Well, actually, it doesn't tell you if it's empty or not. Permanently delete. I'm going to delete the save data that's already in there and copy and paste the save data that I already... Actually, hold on. Oh, that was close. I almost did something. Yeah, I'm going to copy and paste the save data I downloaded off of Game Banana, which supposedly is the correct data. Hopefully that doesn't break anything, but there's only one way to find out, fellas. And now if I press play, open recent, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sega. Sonic went his way. Who's Ben and why are you looking in his files? Listen, Ben is a really nice guy and he invited me for dinner once, and after we had a nice, wonderful chat, he said, why don't you look at my files? So I opened his file cabinet and I found some photos of him and his family. Really nice guy. Single player. Episode select. It worked. It worked. Guys, it flippin' worked. It flippin' worked, guys. So, the stream is not canceled. We are alive. But first, let me make sure that the game catcher starts detecting the game. Someone wants to say, "Gah, GG." Yeah, we're saved. So, Ben Kenobi says Sonic win? Maybe. We're saved! Okay. So it was a .bin file, but unfortunately that one tutorial I looked up before I started my stream didn't specify what the file type was, so I was at the mercy of whatever the heck I could find. So yeah, give me 1 second. Is this detecting it? Yes, it is. So if I F11? Yeah, there we go. Okay, guys, the gameplay is here. Sorry about the delay, everyone. I had technical difficulties, and we were able to fix it live on Twitch, on YouTube. Sorry, I've been contemplating on on actually streaming on Twitch sometimes. So yeah, we can talk about that later on if you want. Okay. So yeah, it's Christian Collins telling Sonic win by Ben. We're referring to Ben 10. Just kidding. He's we're talking about Ben Grimm, aka the Thing from the Fantastic Four. Man, if the Fantastic Four were so good, where's the Fantastic Five? Okay, I'll stop. And then Kung Fu Panic screams at my face, being like, "They're called the Furious Five." Anyway, so as you guys can see, this shows I have like 100% everything, I think. But I'll be honest with you guys, this isn't my save data. I had to look for this on the internet, because right before doing my live stream, Xenia broke, and when I tried to fix it, I lost all my save data. So this is the next best thing we got. So obviously just pretend I didn't do this yet, because I didn't play this game yet when it comes to the final story. So now, without further ado, we're gonna press the A button in 3, 2, 1. Hopefully all the cutscenes and everything work normally. Okay, here we are. I think that's normal, right? Let me know if we're missing any cutscenes. Hopefully subtitles are on. They're on by default, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know if this save data, the guy whoever messed with the saved files, turned off subtitles or something. Yeah, they're just having a good time. And then this is where we end up going on Memphis, Tennessee's lawn. Photosensitive seizure epileptic warning. No words? Wow, I thought there'd be words here. Okay. Which doesn't count as subtitles, apparently. Yep, you're right. I'm bleeding out. All visibly rendered on the floor, or whatever he said.
Sonic!
Alright, Memphis, Tennessee. What are we gonna do? I mean, Mephiles. Even though his name looks like it's pronounced Me-Files. So subtitles might be off, so I'll have to like probably exit out and then just turn them back on for your guys' sake and for my sake, because I prefer subtitles on.
Sonic?
Guys, oh no, this is okay, we do have subtitles. Sonic died, guys. This is the end of the game.
Yes.
I'm having a flashback.
Don't cry. No matter what happens.
Yeah, so she's gonna cry and then release the Flames of Disaster. It took me a second to remember what it's called.
No!
I don't say any tears. You're just shouting no. You're not crying. You're not crying. Why is it being summoned? You're not crying. You're just shouting.
Finally.
See, even Mephiles is laughing at how ridiculous that was. No, I'm kidding.
At long last, I'll be able to join with you.
God? I can join you? I don't know. Out of context, that's why it sounded like that's what he was talking about.
Now, Chaos Emerald. It's time for the final curtain call.
Now, Chaos Emerald. Tell me my future. So yeah, he's gonna do his plan. The Flames of Disaster are out, it looks like, or they're getting out. Okay, so this is right after the fight. And look, that's the power of Sprite on the floor. In a random... Oh wait, that's his inhibitor rings. That's what it was. I thought that was a random donut on the ground. Yeah, you just put them back on. Good job, Shadow. You did a good job, except, you know, Mephiles, he fleed. Careful, Shadow. That is the power of Sprite. Okay, now here we go. This cutscene looks very nice. I think this is one of the other few cutscenes that, like, they did a great job at making it look great for 2006 standards. All pre-rendered. Yeah, he's unleashing his power of all the Chaos Emeralds, it seems. Actually, I didn't count if that was all of them. Maybe he didn't have those two. And now everyone's my boyfriend! If anybody starts singing that song from Smash Brothers Ultimate, you're getting banned. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I don't care. I just wanted to bring that up. Mr. Hotek says the budget was probably all used in the cutscenes. I agree.
What's going on?
Is this because of that light?
Yeah, I guess so.
The Chaos Emerald has disappeared.
And you're back in the present. Or, well, for your perspective, it's the past.
Here? This is all so confusing.
It is.
It's all because
That's probably
of
just the
so
writers
much.
being honest. This is all so confusing. We didn't have enough time to clean this up. The story is, I can follow it.
By the spatial distortion.
Yep.
Iblis's seal has been broken. Due to Mephilus's manipulation.
Yep.
Sonic?
Sonic is dead. The game is over. This is just the epilogue.
No. You don't think.
Sonic!
Well, at least Amy looks like she's showing more emotion than what Knuckles did. No audio of her crying. I wouldn't be surprised if we're supposed to be hearing Amy crying.
His plan all along was to cause the princess to be so consumed with despair that she'd cry.
I mean, if you mean cry as in like the synonym for shout, then yeah, it's successful, but she didn't
That's why
have any
you wanted
tears.
me to kill Sonic before.
Okay, Shalia, just cross your arms.
Solaris!
This creature will consume all existing timelines, and time itself will collapse and disappear into nothingness.
The instability of time caused this time-space rift.
It won't remain for much longer.
We've no time to waste! We've got to defeat it now!
No, it is a transcendent life form that exists in the past, present, and future.
So we just have to defeat it.
Defeating it here, now, would do nothing.
Welcome back, Neo Metal Sonic. Daily One, it says Amy with a broken heart.
No, I won't give up. There has to be a way. If you say it exists in the past, present, and future, I'll destroy them all at once. Certainly. It might have been possible if he was still alive.
I think we're about to approach the cutscene, aren't we? So that was a blue blur. Was that what I saw?
What's the matter?
I feel Sonic's presence in the wind.
Yeah, I saw that too. I thought that was just a
I don't
graphical
think he's
issue.
dead yet.
Oh, I love the fan dub when Amy raises her head
sure.
up right there.
It's not too late.
Of course!
I'm going to
Let's
end
call
you.
him back with the power of the Chaos Emeralds.
But that's the thing. Doesn't
Focus
Mephiles
your
have the
thoughts on
Chaos
using
Emeralds?
its power to perform this miracle.
You want to go?
You can do it, princess.
Lucario 2 says, "Yo, I just got here. Welcome."
You were the vessel that was used to seal Iblis. You should be able to use the gem's power to rescue Sonic's soul.
I'll do it.
I am now Sun's Undertale. Get into my eyes.
Solaris flung the Chaos Emeralds to
Yeah.
the distant corners of
His,
this distorted world.
His sunglasses in this game have like actual functionality. I don't know if that was ever mentioned in the main games. All right. So we don't save Sonic yet. Okay, I thought that was earlier on. End of the world. Collect the Chaos Emeralds and save Sonic. So that's where they get the emeralds.
Sonic! We have to find the Chaos Emerald soon!
Throw the rings. I missed. Run! Run, Tails! You gotta run! There's a bunch of black holes. Okay, we gotta be on the ground. Makes sense, makes sense. Being on the ground makes us move a bit better. We have more traction. Okay. What even threw that at me? Oh, thanks for the rings. What's with this post-processing? F5? Okay, it's supposed to look like that. Those black orbs insta-kill. I didn't know. I didn't think it would insta-kill, but I knew instinctually, like, I got to avoid them because the level's not supposed to do that. If I go faster, I can probably just avoid all the bad guys. Okay, I think it's just scripted to throw a box at you. Come on! Not quite. Yeah, Tails' flying mechanics are not that good.
We have to find the Chaos Emerald soon!
And now we're starting to feel the full force of how bad it is in this point of the stage, it seems like. But I'm pretty sure that the better I get with the game, the more consistent it'll get. Oh, yep, it tried to spawn a box and try to throw it at me. Thanks for spawning right in front of my face.
Sonic! We have to find the Chaos Emerald
To be honest, I forgot that that's exactly where it spawns. Also, it's probably on a timer. If I went through that a bit faster, we probably wouldn't have ran into that. But I'd rather not be at the mercy of a random timer. So instead, let's grab the 20 rings and have Tails touch the floor, and then we fly. There we go. That's what I was trying to do earlier. All right. What does this do?
If you touch this rock, you can slow the time-space rift just slightly.
Okay.
Use it wisely and collect the Chaos Emeralds before time-space is destroyed.
Okay, so we have like a time limit, I'm assuming. Makes sense. It's counting up though, so. All right, let's just run around. We don't even have to fight these guys. It's more like an obstacle course at this point. Yep, just keep going, Tails. Yep, avoid the black, the blue orbs of doom. I'm gonna assume we gotta go this way. Yep, that looks right. Wait for Tails to go down, and where do we go? I'm gonna go up here. We do have to collect the Chaos Emerald. I hear it at the other side of this orb. Let's just go around the long way just to be safe.
Sonic, I'm coming! Score!
Extra life. And we're about to get another extra life unless the loading zone resets our... Okay, we're good. Ooh, that was close. I'm being very careful with my movements because, bam, because we could get another life. Now I can be a little bit more careless. Music sounds pretty nice here. A little bit slow, but I think it works. I think it's supposed to be like a bit slower, like a giant approaching you almost. I'm assuming we have to attack. One up. Okay, that's canceled out. It's fine. But yeah, so far I don't know if I did the tail section very well or not. Hopefully I did. I feel pretty proud of myself for how we did that. Let's just go up here. We don't have to really fight these guys. Like, we can. It'll clear things up, making the game a little bit easier. But it's not absolutely necessary. Actually, at this point, I think it is necessary. But all that stuff prior wasn't.
System error.
Yeah, if you slip on one of those lava geysers, it looks like you're basically just at the mercy of hoping that the animation of you slipping ends, because you can't move. It seems. All right, we don't have to fight you. Let's just walk past you. I'm gonna collect one ring and then I'm gonna walk past you. Yep. And then this is where we fight. I also have to be careful where I fire. Although it looks like these enemies are also getting swallowed. So, yeah, we'll probably be fine no matter what. Okay, there we go. More progress. We're progressing. Touch this.
Item acquired.
Item acquired. Uh-huh. Maybe we just do a little bit of platforming. I'm gonna float to this platform. We made it. And then float here. And then I think we'll make it. Yeah, we'll make it. We'll make it. Oh, no, we're not gonna make it, but it's fine. Just jump over and grab one ring. If there is even a ring up here.
System
That sucks.
error. Our target are
By the way, guys, I have to focus on the gameplay, so I'm not able to read the chat while playing at the same time. So yeah, whatever you guys are saying, I'm not able to read it. But I do have to be careful with my lives, of course, because if I keep losing lives, then we're gonna have to do this whole section again from the beginning, like Adventure 2. Because I do remember asking you guys in a previous stream, how does the last story play out? As in, like, does it play out similarly to Adventure 2? And yeah, like it's just section upon section upon section on all the different playable characters. There we go. Let us move forward. Thanks for throwing boxes at me, game, that are virtually undodgeable unless I memorize the perfect exact timings and movement pattern, which is not worth my time here. Yeah, we can just skip you guys. We're gonna fly down here, and then we're gonna float across here, and then, well, dang it. It's fine, we didn't lose our rings. Go here, then we go here, and now we made it across. Look at that. Okay, I saw that there was a platform that goes up and down here. There it is. It's just a little bit too fast for my liking. You guys stunned me at the worst time. Okay, there we go. I hear it. There it is. Returning. All right, 2 sections down. Not sure how many there are. Hey, look. So yeah, we have to go around and find it, it looks like. So we're just treasure hunting. That's okay. Definitely not this way. Oh, camera. The camera freaked out. 7 sections for 7 Chaos Emeralds. Got it. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. My first guess was going to be 7, but then, hey, maybe there's like a section in between collecting Chaos Emeralds where you have to be Eggman or something, right? And then destroy things in order to clear the path for someone else, and then you continue forward. So, like, my guess was going to be like either 7 or like 10 or something. Like 7 for each Chaos Emeralds, or maybe more than 7. Yeah, let's collect this so the colors go back to normal. And now... yeah, well, basically... oh, wow. That might have been a physics exploit. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Sonic.
Sonic! Yeah, in case if anybody's wondering, I saw like one of the messages saying that I'm going to play Sonic Riders next, and yes, that is correct. Wow, I'm surprised that that counted as a dodge. Alright, let's just glide across. Oh, okay, this also helps clear the path. Nice. Yeah, what if I just... okay, we're not gonna make it. Hey, it was worth a shot, guys. Also, I gotta be careful, because this is my final life.
I'll never give up. Let's go.
Oh, we barely didn't make it. So we're gonna have to start all over again. But the good news is that the level design for Tails and Knuckles wasn't that hard. So yeah, we're gonna have to start over, but it's okay. I got this, guys. Second attempt. Skip everything. Yeah, this would have been really brutal on the 360 with these loading times. I think, yeah, now we're starting the actual gameplay. Yeah, someone said a spoiler in the chat, apparently. Yeah, thankful I didn't read it. Yeah, for anybody that's wondering, I never played this game before. And I never played all the games prior to that before. Or, let me rephrase. This is like my first time playing Sonic 06. And it's my first time like playing through all the Sonic games, basically. Or all the main ones from start to end. Last year, I started with Sonic the Hedgehog 1991. And now we're here at Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. Sonic 06 is the best. Okay, hold on. Oh, thanks. Yeah, let's do that again. Reset the colors a bit and go up here. Okay, I remember now. I forgot the path I was supposed to go. Yeah, collect all the rings I can. Ooh, that may not be worth it to go that way anymore. Now it'll be worth it if I go backwards. Yeah, that was so worth it. Now we're at 6. And now let's reset this. Yeah, we don't gotta touch you guys. We're at 68. Nice. One more to have funny number. Going that way is probably optional, and I'd rather not risk it. I'm just gonna go this way. Bad boys are spawning. That's okay. All right. Nice. We're doing good, guys. Got to be careful here.
I will begin the search immediately.
Ooh, insane dodge. Insane. Dodges epically. No, I didn't want to do that. I pressed jump by mistake when I meant to press X. Hold on. Yeah, I pressed, yeah. I was trying to press the X button with my finger, and then I missed, and I accidentally pressed A. Whoa. Things are spawning. There's the 1-up. I gotta remember, that 1-up is there, and there's that thing to reset the timer. There. And then one more guy. There we go, that's fine. Reset the timer before we're out of time. Boom, everything's reset. Touch the 1-up. Bam, we're back at 7. It's like nothing ever happened. Reset the timer again, just have a little bit extra time. Item acquired. I probably don't have to deal with these guys actually, so let's just touch that again. This feels more like a puzzle level. Honestly, that's alright. Oh, I didn't get the jump. What was that? Touch one ring. Okay, we're good, we're good. Iframes. Iframe Johnson. I stole that from streamers. Good. Barely. We're out of rings. Back down to 7. Touch one ring. Why did you slip? I hate the braking animations they have. Like, it looks cool and it makes scientific sense, you know? How are you else are you gonna break? But then you lose so much control. Like, they could keep the animation, just make it that I can override it by just changing my direction. Oh, thanks for killing that guy without warning me. which therefore spawned that guy without warning me.
Item acquired.
You know, we have to go backwards because this game is not playing fair with its attacks. Where's the platform? I'm so much slower than a platform. What's going on? I'm gonna touch you. Come on, come on!
Item acquired.
It's fine. I took another hit so I can get my bearings. The ring is up there. Will I get a good cycle? Of course not.
System error. Our target are the Chaos Emeralds. I will
Okay, I think this is objectively the worst section so far out of all of them that I played. Tails is not that bad. Just avoid everything. This one's kind of bad because Omega's attacks are terrible. A far cry from the glory days of Adventure 1 and 2. I know that Omega wasn't in that game. That was Gamma in Adventure 1. I'm specifying the gameplay where you hold a button so the game auto-targets things. That was present as Gamma in Adventure 1, and that was present as Tails and Eggman in Adventure 2. So before any of you guys go, actually, I outplayed you in terms of that field. We'll make it. No rings. Perfect.
returning.
The Chaos Emeralds. Where are they?
Good question. Let's see. It was like basically far left corner of the map, if I orientated myself correctly. Oh jeez, the game was eating my jump button. There we go. Oh, thanks. Thanks for launching projectiles at me, game. And now I have a glitched wall climb. Come on, get to the top. I think I see it from here, but just in case I don't have enough time. Okay, alright. We're good. We're gonna just touch a single ring. We're good.
Sonic.
Alright. Here's where we die.
I'll never give up. Let's go.
Yeah, it's like the game gives me iframes while I do that animation. Very nice of them. If only they were nice enough to actually make that more consistent throughout the whole game. Oh crap, I forgot I didn't recharge enough. That was my bad. That wasn't the mechanics or anything. That was just me forgetting that you need to wait for it to recharge a little bit. A lapse of memory and judgment. We don't need to worry about you. Well, maybe actually. Wait, maybe not. I can just do this. Yeah, that's probably not the intended path, but we made it. We made it work. Left? Yeah, I guess we're going left. Now we just have to walk across. There we go. We touched the ring. Let's move on. Do not spawn another one. Okay, you can spawn one there if you would like. Sure, why not? Come on. We're good. I don't know how much time I have to press those to reset the timer, because I'm going to assume that the world is indeed destroyed if you don't touch one of those or get to the end on time. Platforming. Which way? This way. This way. Oh, actually, we don't even... Yeah, nice. Oh, just barely made it. I think I landed in an unintended fashion. Anything behind me? Nope. Something to my left. I hear the... Oh, there it is. There's the Chaos Emerald.
All right, Sonic,
Here I... Sonic 06.
where are they?
Hey, look, it's time to become Rouge. Super Rouge Galaxy 2? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, there was no level design like that at all. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to climb up these, but it's helping a lot. Listen, I'm just taking advantage of all the mechanics this game gives me. Is that the emerald? I thought I saw something glow. Nope, that's not it. One up? No, it's just a ring bonus. Okay, that's got to be it. Nope. But we reset the timer. Oh, maybe we gotta go this way. Oh, look, there's a medallion. Yeah, it looks like even the guy who gave me this, or the guy who uploaded this 100%, didn't have it. Oh, there you are.
Sonic, I'm coming.
Everyone seems to be.
Sonic, I'm going to save you.
Oh, wait. Okay, I remember. I'm Amy. How do you play as Amy again? I don't remember. Oh, invisibility. That's all you have to. That's all you need to know, guys. No springs? Okay. No more spring, Bob. So, yeah, we played as a bunch of different characters. Do we get to play as Blaze here? Oh, you can double jump. Forgot about that. I don't think I missed a ring because of that, though. We'll escape. This is going to take 5 years to escape. Hopefully we don't get stuff thrown at us. We're good. That, I think, is a time reset. No, it's not. It's a spring. I don't hear the ring here, but we time reset. Maybe we have to fight these guys. Oh, thanks for missing. Thanks for missing again. What is that hitbox? That is super strict. Let me touch this again to reset the time. We're good. Now let's keep going. Yeah, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I'm just a lady. I'm just a lass.
Sonic, I'm on my way.
She's the only one that's. She's one of the few people that didn't make it sound sus at the end of her section.
The time-space rift is expanding. There's no more time.
Let's get moving! Would have been a perfect time for him to say that. Also, that was my bad.
The time-space rift is expanding. There's no more time.
Oh, well, my bad again.
The time-space rift is
Actually, let's
expanding.
look behind me.
There's no
Okay,
more
nothing here.
time. I need to hurry.
Oops. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We don't need to get all these different rings. We have 2 lives, but I feel like we're getting near the end. How many sections have we gone down? 5? Eagle, take me! You beautiful American symbolism. All right. Light dash. Gotcha, homie. Okay, so the 1-up sound is the same as the older games, but not the exact same sound. It's like a re-instrumentation of it. Ooh, what's that? Another 1-up. Don't mind if I do. Alright, Shadow. Ooh, that was a close call. Eagle! So far, so good. This is easier than Adventure 2 so far. Now that I said that, now it's going to be a lot harder, isn't it? That's just how it works, guys. Yeah, reset the timer. Now we're going to grind on air because that's just how we are. Yeah, man, guys, I love Shadow 06. More grinding on air.
Okay, this is it. Son,
I was supposed to jump.
I come.
Oh, the recovery lane. Thank you, game. I appreciate that. All right, that gives us... All right, for all the Shadow and Sonic shippers, you heard what he said before you grabbed the Emerald. Like, unfortunately, it's undisputable evidence. We heard that Amy was able to keep it professional, but Shadow? Wait, well, that was it? That was all 7? I thought we were like 5 gems down. I lost counts. Now I'm... Where was the Blaze gameplay? That would have been a perfect time to... Oh, wait, Blaze is dead. I forgot. Sorry. I forgot, but I remembered. Well, overwrite the save data. I'm going to upload this to gamebanana.com. No. So, yeah, that was my... second attempt or third attempt? That didn't take too long, guys.
Chaos emeralds, gems of miracles, please heed my call.
And clear. Don't forget clear. Clear is a color too.
I wish to save this world.
Yeah, guys, we're about to get one of
I
the
wish to
most
cleanse my
unfortunate
father's sin,
cutscenes that I've ever
and I
seen
wish to talk to
in the Sonic series that with the little that I knew about before playing these games.
You have given me so many things.
Yeah, it's true. So many
Now
things.
is my time to return the favor.
Yeah, like make him a good stack of pancakes and nothing else.
Please heed my voice.
Don't worry, just give him some eye drops. That'll wake him up. Or like pat his head. That should wake him up. Or just a little shake. All right. Yeah. You don't gotta do anything like that. Like, obviously my reaction was exaggerated. I know exactly what was gonna happen. At least I have something to tell you. I was gay before the light.
Thank you, Elise.
Good music, good music. I might have missed if it was a leitmotif to something, by the way. So we have Supersonic. And now we're gonna have a silver and shadow on it. It's pretty cool that we actually get to see their colors change in front of our eyes. Silver, you'll be the double bottom. All right. I'm surprised with no voice lines, huh? Just everybody just looking in admiration, huh? Solaris. That looks like a little bit like Taboo. Taboo's bisexual. I didn't know that. Okay.
That body of light is the
All right,
sign
let's
of
see
a
how we play this part.
superdimensional life form. Standard attacks won't work on him. He eats dimensions for lunch. But there should be something.
Hey, stop
that's
blocking!
him in this dimension. That's probably the light shells that can be seen on his body. If all of those are destroyed, he can be defeated.
Everyone, you need rings to stay in a super state, but maintaining this.
Yeah, we're dead.
Ring.
I try to brute force this, and that's obviously not it.
It's all you, Shadow. Y button to switch to something else.
Yes! Shadow 06! But nothing's working though. That's the only thing. We might have to die multiple times in order for us to just get hints, unless they don't do that for this fight. Because like I'm already at maximum range. Like, what do you want me to do, Solaris?
It's your turn.
Here, let's grab his meatballs. I think that's what the game wants us to
This
do.
is the end. Prepare to meet your
Yeah, it just wants us to grab meatballs. I got too close. That's not working either, huh? Grab the spicy meatball. Silver, all you had to do was grab the spicy meatball. Okay, one at a time. One at a time works better. Yep, just like fighting Iblis at the end of Silver's story. Just one at a time is the better bet. But like the controls are slightly different. I have to hold right trigger to grab something, and never let go of right trigger. Very confusing. Yeah, we're not gonna get it in this attempt because it took me too long to figure it out. But I figured it out.
Hey, do you still have ring energy? Use the Y button to switch with me.
Use the Y button.
If you're in a super state, you can use the left
It's
stick
all
to
you,
fly
Shadow.
up, down,
Understood.
left, or right. And use the A button
Silver,
to accelerate.
it's your turn.
Use the
I'll
Your
take care
shield
of
of
this.
light should be able to stop whatever comes out of that hole. Then you can throw it back.
There we go. See, this will work. It's gonna take a while, but this will work. It does feel weird going like the whiplash going from Shadow 05 to Sonic 06, where like I'm used to heavy metal music playing from this point now. I mean, we'll see if any metal music plays. Like maybe we'll get a phase 2. Because I'm a fan of electric guitars being used in Sonic games. Shadow 6 basically confirmed that for me. Shadow 5, not Shadow 6. Though I did not mean to keep that running gag up for that sentence. There we go. He's losing an arm. Doc, my arm it doesn't work anymore. It's glowing like ass magma. Well, looks like we have to amputate. Okay. Yeah. Hold right trigger and don't let go and press X. I keep forgetting that. I keep defaulting to how I've been attacking him for the rest of this game as Silver. Yeah, let's change.
Good luck, Sonic. Okay.
Okay. That's fine.
It's
It was worth a shot.
Shadow, strike him with your sphere of light. If you charge the red light, you can launch an even stronger attack.
I don't think anything's happening. Probably because he's still using that arm to dodge. It makes sense. It makes sense. I don't blame you.
Silver.
Let's go back to Sliver.
I'll take care of this.
And yes, I know I called him Sliver. That was on purpose. I don't think it's working anymore. Huh. Yeah, okay. Switch to someone else.
Okay.
It's time to experiment and figure out what I can do. Oh, we're charging something up. More speed? Yeah, it charges up speed. Okay. I didn't pay attention to see if that affected the health bar, though, unfortunately. Yeah, it's not really doing much.
It's all you, Shadow.
Let's see, Shadow. What you got? What do you have in store? Because if I use this... it's not really doing much. Is it? Charging his attack isn't doing much right now. As far as I can see. It's not affecting his health or anything. I don't see any like visual things that are giving away that this is actually doing anything different. I mean, it's not really causing the... There we go. It is actually doing something. That's good. That's good. Maybe his defenses are down now?
I'll take care of this.
All right, let's experiment. If we do this as Silver, probably nothing's going to happen. Guys, if I first try this, I don't know. I would say you have to subscribe, but like, no, don't do that. You might just become an inactive subscriber. What's the lowest that you can donate? I kind of want someone to donate just 5 cents to me in US dollars, just a shiny nickel. if I do this first try. Yeah, I don't think anything's working, but it's fine.
Draw the blue light into your body. The light will turn your
Yeah, I was gonna try that next. I was just experimenting to see if anything works with silver, but no, that's fine. Yeah, that did something. That did something all right. Yep. How many? Okay, at this rate, like 3 more hits and we're good. Oh, that guy's about to implode.
Good luck, Sonic.
Thanks, Silver. You're a real one. Anything from you, Mr. Shadow the Hedgehog? No, not even like a, you got this, or something. You can't go below $1, says Sonic went. Dang it. Well, then someone send me someone send me a nickel through the mail. Oh, I might have to switch out.
Use the Y button to switch with me.
Dang it! Oh wait, that wasn't even my first try. That was gonna be my second try. But it's fine. It's not a hard fight. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. I was trying to press Y.
It's all you, Shadow. Understood.
And now we go to Silver.
Silver, it's your turn.
Sliver,
I'll
it's
take
your
care of
turn.
this.
Welcome to Funland, Sonic. Yeah, that was my bad. I was getting ambitious thinking that I could make it in time, but like, no. I wouldn't be surprised if the game was programmed that I had to switch out, just wait a little bit, and then try again. But it's not like the fight is hard. I say that, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna not get anywhere near as close these next 5 attempts. It's just rinse and repeat. We're doing good. Just wait until his arm deteriorates, and we switch to Shadow, and then we just hit him with the fully charged attacks. Because I thought I was charging it, but I was doing it wrong. Thankfully, I learned how to charge it correctly. Yeah, surprisingly, I haven't really been reading the chats throughout this fight. I think I saw one guy tell me to switch to Shadow by the time I figured it out around the same time. Oh wait, his arm is destroyed. I think we have to switch. Let me just try one more. Let's just try this one more time, see if anything changes. Well, first I have to see if the attacks can successfully reach.
Hey, do you
Yeah, nothing's working. Yeah, it's Shadow time. Okay.
It's all you, Shadow. Understood.
It's morbing time. I mean, Shadow time. Yeah, he is taking damage. I didn't notice that last time, but he is. Let's get moving! Oh no! Shadow the Hedgehog? More like Shadow the Hedgehog. Okay, I'll stop.
Silver, it's your turn. I'll take care of
No,
this.
it's Sonic's turn, actually.
Good luck, Sonic.
Good luck, scenic background in front of a beautiful tree. Wrong button. There we go. Yeah, just punch him a couple times in the gut. Just keep punching him until he spits out his lunch. What'd you eat for lunch, Solaris? Rocks. You'd be the exact same as Elise in the fan dub.
Good luck, Sonic.
I saw someone say in the chat, Super Plushman said this fight is actually pretty mechanically sound. Yeah, actually, yeah, this game is pretty, this boss fight is like one of the easiest ones I figured out. The abrupt loading screen. No, at least before I die, I have to tell you how much I love you.
Is it over?
Who's, wow,
it's not over
Solarius had feelings for Elise. I didn't know that. Okay.
I guess it's not gonna
Phase
be
2?
that easy.
Hey, I'm not surprised. I was expecting a phase 2. Now we're getting it. Stop the out-of-control Solaris. Alright. Hey, look. There we go. There's the main theme. So we are going to get some electric guitars.
Be a super-dimensional being after all?
No, something's different. I can feel a large, powerful consciousness coming from Solaris.
I mean, if it has a consciousness, maybe we could tell it that, hey, what you're doing is wrong.
That's it. That's his core.
Oh, yeah. Let's aim for that.
Stop his core. We can't stop his consciousness.
Let's see if I'm actually aiming correctly.
There's a strange thing in the middle of Solaris.
Yeah, I can actually aim for it.
It's on you, Shadow.
I'm going to Shadow just so I can recharge a little bit. I won't be surprised if pretty much every attack does work. Let's see if it works. Yeah, every attack works. So just play the game. Wait until, well, every attack works as long as it's aimed correctly. Oh, wait. I think he blocked it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's time for Sliver. Let's see if anything works with Sliver.
I will defeat you, Solaris.
But yeah, right now the music and the way that this fight feels, it really does give me a bunch of Sonic Adventure 2 energy, which is good because I'm pretty sure this is meant to be Sonic Adventure 3. Yeah, the guitar is pretty sick right here, guys. Yeah, now I'm having a fun time. I don't think his attacks work, by the way. Let me actually... Hold on. Oh, it does, it does, it does. You just have to kind of be quick on the trigger, or on the X button to be precise. Oh, maybe it's not working anymore. Okay, I think we can only hit him once as each different guy. Yeah, maybe we can only like play as one different guy, do a different attack each time. You deflected it! You clever man! Thing! Whatever you are! I might have hit you successfully. Let's try that one more time. And then we'll switch to Shadow. Because now we saw that like all these guys can attack him. Yeah, okay, we got him. But let's switch out because now we're at 15. Yeah, as long as the attacks aim correctly, it looks like we have a good chance of actually landing. Hey, we gotta keep dodging, fellas. Oh, it looks like he can't really... Yeah, okay, I see. If he's using his laser, he's vulnerable. If he's not, then he can block everything. Got it. See, he's using it again. He's lasering again. Yeah, okay, I think I got it. I got it. Yeah, he's not using the laser, so he's able to block. Whoa! The light show has started! Okay, switch to silver. We're at 19. The root of all evil. Gambling. I mean, money.
I will protect the future.
I will protect him. Nobody, it seems. Yeah, we'll eventually get him. I'm pretty sure the game is designed to make it that it's way easier to fight him off with Sonic, but it is possible with everyone else. It's just, well, you've probably seen my gameplay with Silver. It's not that easy. Let's switch out.
Let's see how long you can keep up that big attitude.
That's one hit. Maybe like 3 more hits to go. I'm probably gonna have to switch out of Sonic though, pretty soon because I am running on rings.
I believe in you.
Oh, something hit me. Let's try that one more time. No, we're running low. Let's switch out.
Time to unleash the ultimate power.
The ultimate. Yeah, we hit him. We hit him. Yeah, see, we're getting work done. It's just taking a while. Wait, if Shadow's the one that completes this will make me feel satisfied considering that we did Shadow 05 before this. Yeah, Shadow did it! Phase 3? Nope. Why is it only Sonic? Where's everybody else? Shadow did the final blow. Oh, I feel like they could have used a different results song specifically for this. That would have been kind of cool. What was my rank? E rank.
That was incredible.
That was S rank? Unless the game is just very generous with the rankings for this final fight. I mean, I did die. Maybe the game just resets the score when you die. Save. Final cutscene. I think. S for Supersonic, says Floppy Gamer. Hey, Sunny 2000's here. Hey, GG, he says. I'm going to focus on a cutscene, then I'll read the chat. And that's where I took the screenshot for the thumbnail. Because I've already seen these cutscenes before in the fandom, but I didn't know the context of them. Oh. Alright, yeah, let's see what this cutscene's about, because, like, the fandom made no sense here. Oh, but this part was, like, very minimalistic, but very beautiful. Like, just seeing, like, the blue aura of these guys. Of course, after the kiss scene, I kind of don't like seeing them two in the same frame together from this point onward, but oh well. Yeah, let's find out. It took a different form?
That is the true Solaris.
Oh, it's no longer evil. We made it good. Kind of like what we did with Chaos in the first adventure game. Is that what happened?
Look, Elise. This is Solaris, the flame of hope.
It's so beautiful.
When the flame has grown large enough,
Her younger
our
self almost
world
sounds the same
will
as her older
change.
self.
Solaris will allow us to control time and move through history. People will be able to rectify past mistakes and avoid bitter fate.
Will we be able to see Mama?
Lore.
Yes, Elise. We'll both be able to see your mother once again.
Oh, but, well, her dad died, so maybe not anymore. So yeah, we can see we see that we have the power to, you know, change things with this. It looks like.
This is where everything began. Who knew such a tiny flame could bring such devastation?
You're gonna get rid of it? I do remember you blowing it out in this cutscene in the fan dub.
If we put out this flame, Solaris will never exist.
Oh.
And then we'll never have to worry about the flames of disaster, right?
Sonic gonna say anything?
Our encounter. You and I will never meet.
Well, considering what the fan base's opinion of both of you, that's for the better. Like, if you're like a hedgehog, you know, princess, or like just some animal princess, I think people would actually feel more sad about this.
I don't care what happens to the world.
Oh, lip sync went off. They actually, it's probably just a dub. Yeah.
Just smile.
Well, like, you know, that's kind of beautiful considering that her feelings were that strong for Sonic, but still, nobody wants this, so thank you for blowing out the candle. Happy birthday, Elise. I think I read somewhere that she's canonically 17, so now she would be 18. No, I'm kidding. It's not her birthday. But imagine. Or is she 16? I don't remember. So this is the opening cutscene, but without the flames of disaster. Also, were they always wearing yellow? Why does he look more like classic Sonic there? Now he looks normal. But him running, he resembled more his classic counterpart. Oh, Feather's gone. Is that supposed to symbolize something? 2 as in like a duo, but now back down to 1?
Miss Elise? It felt like someone was calling me.
You don't have a phone, idiot. No, I'm kidding.
Sure, it's just the wind.
It was a blue wind.
Of course. But it felt
Oh no, she has
so
2 feathers.
somehow.
So when she blew it, they also kind of erased their memories. But I guess like the bond technically still exists to some extent since you felt Sonic's presence. Vanilla. Oh my god, Super Mario Odyssey. No. But yeah, guys, look at that. The moon has fully healed since the events of Adventure 2. But yeah, after all, when you think about it, the way the story goes, the ending is pretty good. You know, pretty, especially for all the people that don't like how Sonic and Elise ended up. Her blowing the candle basically said, nah, just kidding. We're not going to do that. I better not get copyright striked with these songs. I got copyright striked at the end of the first Sonic story. But basically, if anything, this kind of shows all that happened, and we kind of just retconned it in the same game itself. Nothing happened, which I guess means that Sonic never meets Silver, Shadow never meets Silver, Memphis, Tennessee isn't really much of a problem. Actually, that is also an interesting thing. What happens in Memphis, Tennessee? Did he become Solaris with the Flames of Disaster combining? I think I forgot that plot point, but I think that is what happened. So I guess Memphis has been defeated. Sonic wins this. Oh, so this song is beautiful too. It is kind of nice. I'm gonna look up the lyrics, see what if it gives any other plot points or even just references the story. Oh, I think this is supposed to be a representation of Elise's feelings towards Sonic at the end before she blows out the candle. Sonic 06 final story. Credits. Song. You know, I'll just look up the lyrics. Never Turn Back, I think it's called. Yeah. Okay, no, this is not the right song. Oh, that's because it's the wrong game. My Destiny, thank you. Sonic 06, My Destiny. I like the vocal delivery. It's a very simplistic song, but it's nice. It's a nice song. Okay, I found my placement in the song. Ever since I met you, I want you by my side. Should I go on my way now and let you go for a ride? If I ever worry, then I will turn to you. Yeah, it's basically like a love poem turned into a song. Makes sense. I think it is supposed to represent like Elise's feelings towards like Sonic throughout the story. Of course, before he's blowing out the candle. Mr. Hot Take says, the lyrics sound like my world is not enough. Oh. Celia Awana says, Silver is introduced to the cast in Sonic Rivals, and that game, funnily enough, came out near the same time as 06. Oh, okay. God King of Everything says, there is a follow-up to Mephilis's story, but it's much later in the series of following games. Oh, okay. Neo Metal Sonic says, since the flame was blew out, Mephilis and Iblis never existed or never separated. Got it. Yeah, it makes sense, because, like, Iblis, Flames of Disaster, you know, Solaris to a certain extent, like, that got removed. And I'm assuming Memphis, Tennessee, Mephilis is also, like, the other part of it. Makes sense. So we'll see how he comes back, if at all. Super Plushum says, I didn't get copyrighted when I played this on stream. Oh, that's good. Sonic Wins is truly one of the games of all time. One of the games of all time. I said it just in case someone heard. My favorite part was when Sonic said, it's Sonic 06 time, and then 06 all over the place. I'm sure it'll make $06. Yeah. How much did this game cost when it came out? $50 or $60? Lucario Tube says, as you can see, it's implied that Sonic still remembers, but not the moon is not healed. What? What do you mean? I'm confused. Sunny 2000 also says that this ending is beautiful. Taylor Awana says she's 17 if I recall correctly. Yeah, that's what I remembered, but maybe I was wrong. Oh yeah, Warren in the chat was asking, so what's next? So after this game, the next Sonic game down the line... Well, okay, first, before we talk about Sonic games, my next live stream is going to be on Tuesday. Today is Sunday, so in 2 days from now, I'll be doing Minecraft because I found a very valuable item in a nether bastion. It died multiple times, so finally got it back. It was a diamond pickaxe with mending. Eventually, I got it back, but then I died at another nether bastion, and I don't know if I lost the diamond pickaxe, but it's worth a shot. So next stream, I'm gonna suit up, prep up, so I can raid the nether bastion. So, and then from there, hopefully we recover the diamond pickaxe. If we didn't, at least I got revenge. So we'll see. After that, Thursday, I think it's gonna have to be another random game. Maybe Schedule 1. I've heard of Schedule 1. Maybe it's worth playing a one-off stream for that, because Mario games are on hold until I get my my RCA to HDMI adapter for my Wii, so that way I can then put my Wii to a capture card and play Shadow and his Secret Rings, Sonic and his Secret Rings with the original hardware and the controller and everything, and Super Mario Galaxy 1 on original hardware. So yeah, we're waiting on that to arrive. And after the, but then next weekend, Saturday or Sunday, I'll then start Sonic Riders on emulator on Dolphin, because I still don't have the HDMI adapter for the Wii yet. That's what we're waiting on. Lucario 2. Okay, so we rephrased their previous message. Sorry, it's implied that Sonic remembers the events, but we're not sure. And no, the moon is not healed. It's rotated to where we don't see the cracked part of it. Takashi Izuka said. Oh, okay, got it. Actually, come to think of it, it makes sense because, like, the moon doesn't look identical to what we see in the night sky in real life. So, yeah, got it. It's probably the dark side of the moon being lit up now. But now the dark side is the side that got destroyed. Sonic Win says, it's funny hearing you talk about Minecraft with this music in the background. I know, right? It's so beautiful. Super Plus Stream says, I could send you my copy of 3D All-Stars. If I could send you my copy, I wouldn't. It's mine. Okay, got it. I read your message wrong. Got it. Sonic Win says, oh, and then we're going to hear this one more time before ending the game. Sonic Win says, what about Shadow Unleashed and Shadow in the Black Knight? Good games, right? Diogo Santos says, where's Shadow's VOD? Go to this channel. This channel. Slingo, not Slingo VODs. Go to Slingo. Go to the all VODs live stream. ALL space VODS. The thumbnail you're gonna see an anime girl with goofy odd girlfriend. Click it, I promise. And then scroll until you find the Shadow 05 streams. After that, you'll see the Sonic 06 streams. And that's the best way you'll see it. On the VOD channel, the Shadow VOD is coming up, I think, on Tuesday, if I remember correctly, or Monday, something like that. Saturn says, Silver's character in Rivals is more similar to how he acted near the beginning of the game. Okay. Sonic Win says, that's not how the moon works. It doesn't rotate since it's entirely locked. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Gun or other people, they rotated the moon. Because I know that in real life, it doesn't rotate. But, like, I wouldn't be surprised if in the Sonic universe, the impact of the laser rotated it. And then it tidally locked once again. Because in real life, yeah, the moon is tidally locked. Diogo Santos says, oh, thank you. Yeah, no problem. God King is everything says, his world. Lucario Tube says, hey, it's not me. Izuka said it. Got it. But you rephrased what you said, and now it makes sense now. Overwrite the save data? Yes. We have completed Sonic 06, at least in terms of, like, no DLC content, because, like, I don't think any of the DLC content is that worth over anything, right? Get that smooth jazz. That was supposed to be Louis Armstrong. I'm so sorry, guys. Super Plushroom says it's gravitationally affected. Sonic Win says, without saying too much, the moon will be shown broken later again at some point. Okay, maybe the moon does rotate in the Sonic universe after the impact. Yeah. But, yeah, this music is actually pretty fitting. I think I'm gonna have to start using it for background stuff, unless this is copyrighted. Sonic Win says, this is the piano version of Elisa's theme. No, it's more like a jazz version, because it's not just piano. I also hear, like, jazzy percussion. Neo Metal Sonic says, when you play Sonic X Shadow Generations, you need to watch Dark Beginnings before you play it to understand the story and see the blown up moon. Sonic Win says, it feels like Christmas music. That's right, everybody. Oh my god, I forgot to show you guys in the beginning of this stream because I was so stressed out about recovering about recovering the save, like any form of save data to play this game. So this is, I think, my second or third time that I'm wearing this specific shirt on stream. That's Shadow. That's Knuckles. That's Sunky. No, it's Sonic. Yeah. My mom bought me this shirt for like Christmas last year, but I've been trying my best to not wear this shirt too often because, well, it's like, I think it's the only Sonic shirt I have. Yeah. But it's a nice shirt. Of course, Tails is missing. Silver's not here. I guess the way that they have those three makes it more ambiguous to what game could it be, you know? Christian Count says, if I had a nickel for every time a story with a character associated with Blue was arrested from the timeline, but the main character of the event remembers it, I would have two nickels, which is really weird. What's the other time associated with Blue is arrested? Erased from the timeline. Is that what you're trying to say? Sonic 1 is asking Ninjago? Maybe. Yeah, I haven't followed Ninjago since the Cartoon Network show, when the season 6. Yeah, like to avoid spoilers, when Lloyd aged up. Yeah, Lloyd aged up and teamed up with the good guys, you know. That's basically when I stopped watching. I forgot why I stopped, but I stopped. That was season 2. Wow, that was early on. How do I feel about Silver now? He's all right. He's pretty all right. Yeah, you know, a little bit rough around the edges on like his voice delivery and some of his lines and stuff, but it's not bad. Also, let me scroll up in the chat because I did miss a few messages. In this world, Shadow VOD, Sunny 2000 says, I heard they took down the timeline because some mistakes was made, probably because they forgot to add Sonic Rivals. Oh. Okay. Eduardo de Castro says, what are your overall thoughts on this game after you completed it? Honestly, it's not as bad as I expected it, but like I think because I went with the mindset, even though I tried my best to not do this, when I started the Shadow story, like I came in with the mindset being like, listen guys, in theory, all you really had to do was just take the engine for Shadow 05 and then just like change assets, you know, change the physics if you want, sure, why not? And then make Sonic 06 from there. So in my head, I was really expecting the Shadow episode to play at least a bit more similarly to how Shadow 05 played out. So I think the disappointment of me being able to commandeer an armored buggy and a motorcycle and seeing them not play as good as they did, I think really got to me because like him riding the motorcycle in Shadow 05 wasn't that great anyways, but like the overall gameplay for me was really fun in Shadow 05, except for like, you know, like a couple bosses. Like I think the Egg Cracker when I was going through the, I think it was the Egg Cracker, right? During the neutral route, I think that one was like a bit of a dud because you have to kind of learn which weapons do the best damage and all that stuff. And I don't think the game spells it out for you unless you die multiple times, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. So, but overall, Shadow 05 I thought was a really good game. Yeah, there was a bit of jank, but honestly, it wasn't that bad. Sonic 2000 is asking, is the Sonic and Blaze ship canon? I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy. You're gonna have to ask everybody else here. But yeah, so I was expecting like at least a good amount of the greatness of Shadow 05 that I experienced. Because of course, the Doom and Lost Impact were like duds in terms of game design, but everything else was pretty all right. But gameplay, like the core gameplay and core mechanics of Shadow, I thought some of that stuff would carry over. And then I'd have more of a fun time playing the Shadow story compared to Sonic and Silver. And I did in terms of core mechanics, like just spamming A on the enemies, which is faster than just trying to spam the homing attack with Sonic. But overall, it was a bit more disappointing playing the Shadow story in terms of gameplay. Story? Good story. It was pretty good. Sonic 1 says no ships are canon. And no ships have cannons either. They were outlawed. They only have sails. Okay, I'll stop. Ultron says, my only issue with Shadow was that you needed to get every ending to get the true ending. Yeah, I can definitely see how that can be annoying for YouTube. That's kind of why I kind of did like that, why I decided to go with that formula of like, okay, let's go, for example, let me go full hero, then let me go neutral, now let me go full dark. Okay, good. Now next stream, let me go semi-hero and semi-dark. Okay, good. But then, for example, going full neutral, you could side with Eggman or with Omega. So when on stream, I sided with Omega. But then off camera, I kept playing the game more, and then I sided with Eggman for the neutral route. So I think it was a good compromise where I did basically half of the endings on camera, and then did the other half, where the only difference is you just side with the other guy last minute. I did that off camera. And if anything, that made me appreciate the game even more, because I could take my time all I want. I'm not streaming. I can just discover things. Yeah. Sonic wins to Sonic X. The show isn't canon. Got it. Yeah. Neo Metal Sonic says, when you play Sonic Riders, you need to go to the options and play the tutorial, because the game is hard to learn. And for some reason, it's not the first thing you do in the game. Oh, actually, thanks for telling me too, because that's also going to be the perfect way for me to figure out if the game is running well with Dolphin. Because I'm going to have to play it with Dolphin, because I don't have a GameCube. I have a Wii with reverse compatibility, but I still don't have the converter to turn it to HDMI. So I can't play it on original hardware yet. Yeah. Sunny 2000 says, what about Tails and Cosmo? Don't know who Cosmo is. I'm just thinking about the green-haired guy from the Fairly Odd Parents with Wanda. 2 wrongs don't make a right, but three rights make a left. Yeah. Yeah. Christian Callan says, and both Sonic Free Riders and Day of the Departed and Hands of Time have something in common, that both companies hired writers that didn't know anything about franchise. Okay, got it. I don't know what those other 2 IPs are, but I know Sonic. Yeah, now I know Sonic compared to a year ago. Yeah. Anyways, wow. I just heard that with the piano. I'm not even much of a jazz fan, but I can appreciate talents and skill. Yeah. Anyways, what else we got here for the live stream? I'm gonna have to save this music somehow. Yeah, I have to save this music somehow. I think this is perfect for chatting, except when it's not Sonic games, and I'm gonna have to find a different song to use for chatting moments. But it's a good song. Yeah. Yeah, it's like it fits the mood. We're just chilling and chatting, guys. Like I don't think it's one of my favorite songs, but like it's so fitting. Like it's a good song for the context of me just chatting with chat. Yeah. Oh, anyways, okay. So let me just repeat this in case anyone's just joining in. I just beat the game, like last story and everything, guys. So sorry if someone's joining in late. But for the future streams, 2 days from now, Tuesday, I'm going to be playing Minecraft, where I'm going to go on a plot to exact my revenge on Piglin and Piglin Brutes at another bastion, because I died there and I dropped my diamond pickaxe with mending that I found from a different bastion, and it's probably gone because I died right next to it, or like at a lava pit basically, so it's probably gone. So it's going to be a bonus if I can find and recover my pickaxe. But my main objective, just exact my revenge and loot the chests. Maybe we'll find something better, like something netherite, because someone told me in the Minecraft stream that you can find netherite items or netherite related stuff in nether bastions. Hope you're right. I hope you're right. Or just other diamond gear I'll appreciate. Anyways, that's Tuesday. Wednesday, nothing. We rest. Thursday, I might play Schedule 1. So, or some other game. It'll be a random game. Normally, I do Mario stuff on Thursdays, but we have to wait until I get my HDMI converter, my HDMI adapter for my Wii, before I can play Super Mario Galaxy 1 on original hardware. So we have to wait for that. Sorry. Super Mushroom says, please play Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog on stream between Frontiers and Superstars as a notable spin-off. It's really short, it's officially free, and incredibly worth it. What? Now, I know that sounds bad. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Because me being a Snapcube fan, I know about that game. I don't really know much about the plot, though. Yeah, which is good. But yeah, I've contemplated playing that, Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, I don't know if it's like a... Yeah, I don't consider that game as a notable spin-off if it's not really that contextually relevant to any of the main games. I feel like that's just a straight up spin-off. Like, you don't have to play it at all. I'm gonna play it because I want to, but just know it's nowhere near in my priorities to play it. Yeah. It's not like a priority. Like, you're probably gonna see me play like 3DS generations and all the other stuff out of the way first, and then maybe in the further future I'll play the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. And Boy260 says, hey there everyone. Hey there, and boy, we just finished the main game, so yeah, sorry if you missed that. Neo says, I don't know if I asked this or not, but what do you think about the official Sonic DLC for Minecraft? Will you give it a shot later? I'm gonna say no, because I do not want to spend any mine coins on Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Like, when it comes to how Microsoft handles Bedrock Edition, I am very anti-Bedrock. The only reason why I play it is because of the RTX support, which they're officially ending soon, or they probably already did. And like the vibrance visuals actually is kind of cool. But the other reason why I even bother with Bedrock is because of the crossplay. Because like a couple of years ago, like 5 years ago at this point now, I had a friend group, but I'll talk about one of my best friends. She only has a PS4, and like I think she has like a potato laptop that she didn't really feel comfortable playing Java on. I think she only uses it for school, right? Because she was in college at that point. And like her and I would play a lot of Minecraft together, but I'm on my PC, so I play Bedrock on my PC. She's on her PS4, so she plays Bedrock on her PS4. So that's the only reason why I would play Minecraft Bedrock, for the crossplay. I do not want to lend a single mine coin to like in the marketplace, because I know they have SpongeBob DLC and all that stuff, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm sorry, guys. As much as like Sonic stuff that like I'm a fan of now that I'm playing these games, I don't think I want to give Microsoft money being like, yeah, look, Java, you can just mod it and download all this stuff for free, and then here you are charging people for it. Like, I know that the creators for the stuff that put stuff in the marketplace, you can make money with those mine coins, but I don't like the fact that like, hey, Java, we have all this freedom, and then when I go to Bedrock, it's just worse in that aspect. It is way more optimized, like Super Plushroom says, but you can just download Sodium and you'll get a lot of optimization that Sodium does, or Optifine, which isn't as good as Sodium. Yeah. But in case you guys don't know what Optifine or Sodium are, those are Minecraft mods. Optifine is if you use Forge on Minecraft, so that way it's meant to make the game play a lot more smoothly, but Sodium does a better job at that still. And Sodium is for people that use Fabric as opposed to Forge, which are like mod APIs that are fan made, because to this day Minecraft does not have any official mod support. And like, it would make sense. I'd be surprised, but I think it would make more sense that one day we reach the points where, maybe we already have, but we one day reach the point where only Bedrock has official mod supports. As in like free mods, not just marketplace stuff. And then Java still ends up having no mod support. The community has to upkeep, you know, Forge and Fabric, or, you know, all that stuff, or Quilt. Yeah. Christian Callan says, and there's even more connections with Sonic and Ninjago, meaning that almost every voice actor from Sonic Prime, except for the last two voiced characters in Ninjago. Okay, got it. So it's more like a same actors type of deal. Let's see, what do we have here? Antboy says, so since 06 is done, does that mean the next Sonic game is Secret Rings? No, the next Sonic game is Riders. I skipped it on purpose to buy myself time to get my freaking HDMI adapter for my Wii to arrive. I ordered it from England. So, and I'm in Mexico. So, yeah. So I'm going to be doing Riders first. But now that someone told me, I'm doing the tutorial first. One, to test out to make sure the game runs smoothly enough on Dolphin, because we're going to have to play on Dolphin. And then also to like just get a bearing to the controls. And then, you know, I'll stream the game, however long it takes. Yeah. Let's see. After Sonic Riders, then we do Secret Rings. And after Secret Rings, Unleashed. After Unleashed, Black Knight. Although I am contemplating, this will be kind of hard for me to set up because the friend that I'm talking about lives like an hour away from me by car. And I don't think he has his own car. Like, he knows how to drive, he just doesn't have his own car. But I've been contemplating, maybe for Sonic and the Secret Rings, I could have like a one-off live stream where we do the party mode and he's at my house, right? And we're both playing the party mode together, because this friend in the party mode, the multiplayer mode, that was my first ever experience playing a Sonic game almost 2 decades ago. Because before I played any of these Sonic games on my channel, the only time I touched a Sonic game was Sonic and the Secret Rings, the party mode, with my friend, the friend I'm talking about, when I was at his house years ago, because we both used to live in the US. But yeah, I went to his house one day. We were thinking of games to play on his, at the time, I think it was a new Wii, and we played that. I don't remember if we had Mario Kart Wii. I think he had Mario Kart Wii, but yeah. Neo says, okay, now what do you think about the Sonic DLC for Lego Dimensions? I don't follow Lego Dimensions. Yeah. Lucaritsu says, get ready to meet Jet the Hawk. Yeah, I know about Jet the Hawk. Wait, no, Jet, wait, Jet, look out! Ah! I can't do the voice, but yeah. Pointing at stuff! Okay. Yes, Salia Wanna says, party mode is actually fun. I think so, yeah. 2 decades ago, Slingo was Unk? Probably. I mean, you know, my age is undisclosed. That is classified information. But, you know, I can tell you, I was around when color TV was out, you know? I was out before Netflix, back when Netflix was just, hey, you have to order it by mail and it arrives at, you know, the Blu-ray or the DVD disc would arrive by mail. Blockbuster was still booming. You know, I was alive before 2 towers were hit by airplanes. I was alive before that. I remember when Donald Trump, people just saw him as a celebrity and nothing more because he was not even running for president in 2016. I think he ran for president in 2000, but like he didn't even make it through the nominations. Sunny 2000 says, Blockbuster? Yeah, like I am Unk. I'm not going to specify how much of an Unk I am. Y'all like, will just have to, I mean, even if you guess correctly, I'm not going to tell you if you're correct, but like, you know. Yeah, 911 says 2000. Yes, I was alive. I was alive. Yeah. Lyle turned the TV on to hit the Pentagon. Okay, no. I can't do Psychic Pebbles voice. Super Blushroom says, might as well go ahead and use native 60 FPS for Unleashed Recompiled. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that. Oh, anyway, speaking of Jet the Hawk, like, listen, from his character design and also like from what I've seen, Trump on TV says Sony 2000. Yeah. From what I remember, when did his book The Art of the Deal come out? I think I remember coming out and then forgetting it existed until I started seeing it in memes. The Art of the Deal. Yeah, I don't really care for Trump even back then. I just knew he existed back then. Oh yeah, I remember his cameo in Home Alone 2. Yeah. Yeah, I remember Home Alone 1 and 2, you know, all that stuff. Well, then again, they're classics. Anybody can remember that as long as they watched it at least a couple times. Sonic says, there is the DIC shows too. I'm not going to pronounce it the way I want to. I was born in BC, like SpongeBob BC, with SpongeGar and Patar and the giant Gary the Snail. What was Squidward called? Was he just called Squog? I think he was just called Squog. Yeah, when worlds collide. Anyways, but yeah, Jet the Hawk, his character design is cool. I mean, like my only like experience with him is from the Snapcube fan dubs of Sonic Riders and Sonic Rider Zero Gravity. But like he looks pretty cool. Like maybe they should make a spin-off of him. It'd be called Jet the Hawk, and then if they make a sequel, it'd be called Jet the Hawk 2. Huh. Yeah, I set that up. That's not even the first time I pulled that joke. But since I have over 20 viewers, I just got all 20 of you. There's 2 of them! Okay, no. Neo says, speaking of party mode, playing that online via Dolphin is possible too. Just host has to use Wii controls and others will be fine with GameCube controls. Got it. Like I could use Wimify then? Let's see. Super Plushman says, I use Hedge Mod Manager to remap the Unleash Your Compile controls so to control like generations. Honestly, it's a much better control scheme. I think I'm gonna have to, because like guys, once I got to 06 once I got to 06 era, I wanted to play the games basically vanilla from this point onwards, because I heard a lot of people say that like, oh, these are the Sonic Dark Ages. Why? Are the controls bad? Maybe. I want to see that. Sunny 2000 says, oh, the Land Before Time films. Oh yeah, I remember I never really cared about the Land Before Time, to be honest. Yeah. Like I remember those, you know, what, like, hey, who wants to watch a movie, Land Before Time? I don't care about that. I'd rather watch something else. Do you guys remember Duckman? Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's by the same animation studio as Klasky Chepo. The guys who made Rugrats. Yeah. Neo says, I know you can't connect your Wii remote to your PC. I can. I have to use a Bluetooth adapter though, but I'd rather just use original hardware. Saturn says, Lingo, you're a -1 years old. That would make you an Unk. Totally, guys. I thought that would make me more of a nephew. They're the peak ages to Sonic Win. Oh, really? Sonic Super Plushman says you can still use Unleash's normal control scheme and recompile. I just don't like it. Well, I mean, we'll see if I like it. We'll see how I feel about Unleashed, and when I get to Generations. Actually, I do remember back in the day when I heard about the control schemes not being consistent throughout the games. That made me like less motivated to play Sonic games back when they were coming out. For example, Gears of War, the control schemes are for 1, 2, and 3, even 4, not counting Judgment. Judgment, they changed it and I hated it. Gears of War 1, 2, and 3, and I'm pretty sure 4 and 5, like the control scheme is roughly the same. Like, why don't they just do that? Yeah. Let's see. Christian Count says, I found out literally on a bumper for the hub. We're talking about, guys, in case you're wondering, we're not talking about Black and Orange. We're talking about My Little Pony channel. Yeah, so the hub. What else did they have? I think they had Care Bears on that. Dan Versus. They had Dan Versus on that. Sunny 2000 says, based on this info, you're at least a millennial. But what about the silent generation? I'm just gonna let you guys know. Yeah, the newish My Little Pony show, the one that inspired a whole. Okay, so I don't know how long you guys have been on the internet. Do you guys remember an overlap between? It's fine if you don't recognize all of these. An overlap between YouTube Poop, Team Fortress 2, Gary's Mod, My Little Pony Bronies. There's a bit more overlap, but I think I'll just stick it with that. Do you guys remember all that overlap? That era of Bronies were spawned because of My Little Pony from the Hub channel, because they were made for that channel. And by the Hub, I'm not censoring it. I'm not talking about the Black and Orange website. I'm talking about the actual TV website you could get on cable that was known, or satellite, I don't remember exactly, called The Hub. Yeah. A very unfortunate name. I don't even know if they were aware of that website. Black and Orange website. Yeah. Sonic Win says, who is your favorite pony? I don't really have a favorite pony since I'm not a brony, but I do remember finding Twilight Sparkle's design the coolest looking. So I guess she's my favorite only because out of all of them, she's the coolest looking, but I don't know anything about them. I've seen like clips of the show because they like, guys, YouTube in the early to mid 2010s, you could not avoid My Little Pony. You'll see a bunch of different profile pics of ponies. On YouTube Poops, when you're trying to watch a YouTube Poop, they'll just shove a clip from My Little Pony down your throat, whether you like it or not. Christian Collins says, yeah, I didn't read your full comment because I saw the word The Hub, because I had to clarify. Oh yeah, they had Transformers on it, so that's the reason why you know about it. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. They had a show or a bumper called Ask Megatron, where there's a question for Megatron that about what celebrity he would eliminate. And it's Donald Trump. I might have seen an out of context clip of that. Stream just turned 18 plus. I didn't specify. Like, I did mention that other website, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about a TV channel that unfortunately had a very similar name that was meant for all ages. They had cartoons. Yeah. My two previous messages are connected, by the way. Let's see. Your first message, I like the game, but the button mapping is weird. Boost and homing attack are on the same button and Unleashed on Unleash's original control scheme. Hated it for that, so I changed it. Got it. Let's see. Neo says, okay, before I leave, here's a little fun fact. The Gmod released it exactly 15 days after Sonic 06. At least. That's what I remember now. So yeah, GG. See y'all. Yeah, thanks for being here, Sonic Win. Sonic Win 623 says, based Megatron? You cannot escape the ponies. That was true. You could not escape the ponies back then. In fact, I saw My Little Pony Brony on Team Fortress 2 months ago. He was super toxic, unfortunately. Yeah, if there's any actual bronies out there, tell your brethren to behave themselves and not be so toxic in games. Same for some of the furries out there, because in Team Fortress 2, I see mostly furries now that are toxic, and then of course, people that are neither furries nor bronies, people that are quote-unquote normal. Yeah, I don't mean any offense, I just don't know another way to categorize them, that are also toxic. Like, there's bad apples everywhere, but still, tell your guys to behave themselves, no matter what community you are. Undertale fan base, My Little Pony fan base, freaking Earthworm Jim fan base. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, you missed my message after that. I guess it was 3 messages. I changed it. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. To be honest, your other message isn't not really relevant because I don't know how it's like with the control scheme. I don't know what the button maps are. So Yeah. But basically, yeah, you change the button maps. Got it. Christian Callan says, I learned from Nathan's channel, Ultimate Ninjago Iceberg, that Hunted aired on the hub. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Every fandom has crazy people, Sonic especially. Yeah, if you're in the Sonic fandom and your pants get into a twist because you didn't see Amy and Sonic kiss in any main games, well, I'm sorry, but don't stop watching my stuff. I recommend listening to this song on loop for 24/7 in a torture chamber. Get the CIA to just blast this song at full volume from the speakers. Yeah. Let's see how you feel then. Okay. No, I don't know. My brain is just starting to do the most random stuff. Just remember that Sonic Chew is a thing that exists. Yeah, I know who created Sonic Chew. Not personally, I just know about him. He's probably one of the most well documented people on the internet. Where did you find this song, says Super Plushroom? When you go to the menu in Sonic, here, if I press back. Oh, hold on, I'm pressing A. Whoops. Yeah, if I go back to the menus of Sonic, you press A on extras, and then that's it. You don't press anything else. It's in the extras menu in Sonic 06. Christian Callan says Hunted was in the 8th season of Ninjago and wasn't formerly on the hub. Okay, got it. Super Plushroom says, oh, yeah. Now I know more than you in one game. No, I'm kidding. That's maybe not true. Oh, anyways. For any of the Mario fans out there, we will play Mario eventually. I just need to wait for my HDMI adapter for the Wii to come in. Once we have it, we'll be playing Super Mario Galaxy 1. I can't tell you when because we have to wait for the adapter to come in first. But yeah, we'll be playing Super Mario Galaxy 1, then New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I'll probably take a... Hold on. I have to remember. New Super Mario Bros. Wii release dates. 2009. MK Wii release dates. 2008. Yup. And then... release dates. Because yeah. $2007. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I guess technically, if we want, before we do New Super Mario Bros. Wii, I could do a one-off stream, and I just play Mario Kart Wii. Like, I don't think I'm gonna take a detour and play Mario Kart games on my path to play all the main Mario games, because I am a Mario fan, by the way. Most of the Mario games I played in this era, I've already played. I already played Galaxy 2, Wii, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, Mario Kart Wii. Those are like the big main three. Like, this is the era where I've been playing most of the Mario game. Golden Super Squad says, hi. Hi there. We already beat the game. We're just chatting with the stream before I end the stream. Super Potion says, I didn't realize you were playing the song in-game. Yeah, I don't even know what the name of the song is. That's why I have to look it up. God King says, the multiplayer was really fun. I remember playing the multiplayer mode of this game a lot. Are you referring to Sonic 06? Gold Super Squad says, I like Sonic. Okay, something about your typing patterns tell me either English is not your first language, or you are probably way too young to be on YouTube. YouTube's terms of service, if you want to have an account and, you know, comment and all that stuff, you have to be 13 or older. Saturn says, you playing the Mario games made me want to start playing the Mario games myself. So I did. I'm on Super Mario Bros. 2 right now. The Doki Doki Panic reskin. I put it on the Discord for future stream use. Are you referring to the button mapping? Let's see. Extras. Got it. Thanks. Oh, it looks like both of you put it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, guys, for so okay, I think what I'm gonna do for the Mario games, Super Mario Galaxy 1, Mario Kart Wii, we'll just do like a one-off stream, and if you guys like it, maybe I'll stream it more often. Because like I would like to get CGTP on my original hardware and then, you know, play, you know, multiplayer. Maybe I can try to get good enough to get 9999 VR. Anyways, and then but after that one-off Mario Kart Wii stream, then we'll play Super Mario Bros. Wii, then Mario Galaxy 2, I think. Hold on. SMG2 release dates. Yeah, Super Mario Galaxy 2 would be next. I'm looking forward to that one. Throwback Galaxy. So much nostalgia when I played it. Yeah. Sonic Wences Deoxys Prime is a good YouTube channel to find Sonic soundtracks on. Yeah, you're right, by the way, because I think that I discovered that channel when I was looking up songs from Shadow 05. Pretty much every game has a playlist on it. Nice. So instead of Gilva Sunner, yeah, we have Deoxy Prime. Wow, it's really weird seeing like a bunch of equivalences. Yeah. Anyways, what else we have here in the Tuesday? Even obscure games to Sonic win. Nice. So yeah, Tuesday, Minecraft. I'm gonna raid another Bastion, commit revenge because I lost my diamond pickaxe with mending. Maybe we can recover it, maybe not. We'll see. Sonic wins this, and Sega is usually very chill about copyrights. Yeah, Nintendo less so, but yeah. Are you playing Secret Rings on Dolphin? No, I want to play it on original hardware, which is why I'm waiting for my HDMI adapter to come, because the Wii, I don't have a Wii U, by the way. I would probably just do reverse compatibility with the Wii U if I could. But with the Wii, all the models of the Wii do not support HDMI. You need to get a converter for that, basically. Floppy Gamer says Minecraft Revengeance. Interesting title name. I might call it that, or Operation Revenge or something. We'll see. Let's see. So Tuesday, Minecraft Revenge stream. Thursday, I'm probably gonna play Schedule 1, which I think is an indie horror game. We'll see. Or I'll play some other game. I'll let you guys know. I don't want to do Minecraft again on Thursday. I could, but I'm gonna try not. Then this weekend, Saturday or Sunday, unless subject to change, I could push it back to Monday. But most likely Saturday or Sunday next weekend, I'll be playing Sonic Riders. That'll be good. Lucario Tube says the Wii controls for the game is terrible. Good luck. Yes, thank you, because I will need it. Anyways. Okay, I'm about to end stream here, guys. So do you guys have any final words? Wait, really? It's only 4 p.m.? Well, 4:45 for where I am. God King of Everything says, I never had a problem with the controls. Well, that's good. Yeah, any final words, guys, before we end stream? I know this was a bit of a shorter stream compared to usual, but I really thought that I was going to have a harder time with the final story. But it only took me 3 attempts, I think, or 4, to beat the section part of the final story where you start as, I already forgot who we start as. We start as Tails, then we go to Omega, then Knuckles, and Shadow, and then Amy. I'm getting the order wrong, but you get what I mean. Bobby Gamer says Sonic 06 is the best. Wait. I have to look it up, guys. I'm sorry, I have to. You guys made me. Yeah, I don't even know if you perfectly quoted that, because I usually just see a version of the meme that gets cut off early. Yeah. All right. Okay. You guys ready for this? I'm sorry, guys. You forced my hand. I'm sorry. I have to do it. Otherwise, it would be rude. What? We'll just do that. Yeah, we'll just use this version.
Sonic 06. Best Sonic game ever.
Close enough. Idiots! Anyways. Yeah. Do you guys agree with him? Like, guys, you got to tell me, do you guys agree with him? Let's see what we have in the chat. Let's see. Saturn says, goodbye, Slingy, go. Sunny 2000 says, I streamed Secret Rings using Dolphin. It was a nightmare to map the controls. Ooh. Yeah, I don't want to play it on Dolphin. Floppy Gamer says, Sonic 06 is the best game in history. And Sonic Win says, you have to upgrade to get better controls. Yep. I remember that. I think you might have been you in the chat that said that. Riders plays well, though it is very complex. Did you see my question? Probably not. The one that I sent, I normally don't like the extended ones, but it's better for streams. Okay, I don't see what your question was. Anyways, let's see. God King of Everything says, despite what people say, I actually really like this game. It's an okay game. Yeah, definitely overhated, but it is pretty janky. But in my opinion, I think overall in terms of jank, Heroes is worse. Because throughout the whole game, it's janky. While in Sonic 06, the gameplay may be a bit lackluster and a bit boring, maybe like not well thought out, but it still plays. But then there are some moments where the jankiness spikes up. And then, yeah. Let's see. Sonic 2000 says, I got it down eventually. The controls for Secret Rings on emulator. The game is so fun to play, except Dinosaur Jungle. Dino Jungle. Okay, anyways. Yeah, if only I had a Switch 2 so I can stream Mario Kart World, but oh well. Christian Count says the controls for Secret Rings are 1,000 times better than the controls of Free Riders. I'm probably not even going to play Free Riders, to be honest, because I don't even have a Kinect. Saturn says, also, the Japanese Sonic timeline skips over many games because they don't have a notable story. Doesn't mean there aren't canon. Yeah, true. But, like, that means I don't really have to play those games. Unless, in the further future, I want to. Floppy Gamer says, anyway, see you next time. Yeah, thanks for being here. Sonic Win says, you freaking freaks! Okay. Sonic 2000, agreed, Saturn. Lucario Tube said, yes, that means they are not canon. Oh, wait, what? Oh, what? Okay, I think you just said the exact opposite. Oh, okay, I see your message now. How do you plan to play Sonic Generations, not the remaster? Xenia? Or the only way you can do it on Steam, or the only other way you can do it is on Steam, which is by getting it within a bundle. I don't know. Do you guys think it's worth me playing Generations on PC? Because I might. Honestly, maybe I will. Yeah. Yeah, when was it that you guys told me, like, Christian Collins says, I learned that Sammy was acting in the video. Not surprised. I honestly thought it was genuine. Either way, it's funny. Because if anything, if he was acting, that means he's a comedic genius. Sonic Win 63 says mods. Mods? No, I'm kidding. Yeah. Little secret to you guys, I don't have mods. I should probably get mods on my channel, but I feel like I can still manage everything by myself. Yeah. Oh, wait, guys. Okay. One favor that I need you guys to do for me. Just one favor. It's all I gotta is like. Okay. You don't have to do this, by the way. Generations mods. Okay. I'm probably not gonna mod Generations though, unless I beat the game once, and maybe I can come back and mod it. But anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, okay. You don't have to do this at all. In fact, I don't really encourage you to do this at all if you're just gonna be mean about it. Please go to my main channel, Slingo, and go to my posts. My most recent post should say, tomorrow, Sunday, July 27th, we finish on Sonic 06 Live, blah, blah, blah. And then the preview image should be like my face with, like, you know, Super Shadow, Super Sonic, Super Silver, right? Go to the comments and literally just say anything in the comments. Just say, I need you guys to start flooding the comments, because there's that same person, or their alt accounts, putting the most brain dead takes. They're an 8-year-old. Like, listen. Like, you're supposed to be 13 or older to be using YouTube. If you're younger than that, I don't know if you're allowed to use it even with parental permission, but technically YouTube Kids is what you should be using, but don't. YouTube Kids is just brain rot. Yeah. I'd recommend just watching actual kids TV shows like Blue's Clues. It's good stuff. Yeah. I would recommend Caillou, but to be quite honest, I never really liked, you know, any clips of Caillou that I've seen. Yeah. Already commented, says Floppy Gamer. Oh, nice. I do know that someone replied to one of the comments being like, like fact checking the one person that I was talking about. How, like, honestly, I don't know if they were trying to joke around or not, but, like, their attempts at jokes are terrible. Oh, yeah, Mr. Hot Take. Yeah. Wait, your alt account is... Floppy, your alt account is Mr. Hot Take? I also see Tenkura here in the comments. Let me refresh. Okay, there we go. I like ice cream. This could be... Anything? It says Super Plushum. Yes! Anything. I'm gonna reply to that. Yes. Yeah, we just gotta start burying out of context. Do not take this out of context. We gotta start burying this children. Okay, I'll stop. But yeah. Pin says, what's your opinion on the game overall? Overhated? I think it's actually pretty okay, but there are some janky moments that's thankfully, if you get a little bit crafty, you might discover alt paths to avoid jankiness. Like, for example, in the Sonic story in the very beginning, during, not Crisis City, it's the other one where there's like lava all over the place. When you try to like start wall running, it doesn't work a lot. So, yeah. Saturn says, burying children is my pastime. Never going back to that. All right. But yeah, I meant like metaphorically burying the comments made by like children that are too young to be using YouTube. Because like their hippocampus, the part of their brain that's in charge of like their judgment skills, like deciding whether this is a good decision or not, ends up being, oh yeah, God King of everything says, no, yeah. Yeah, it's 06ing time, and then the other one says, I like ice cream. Yeah. There we go. I hearted all these guys. Thanks for popping in. I didn't heart Super Plush because I already gave him a reply. I try not to do both because I don't know, I like to vary it up because I don't like YouTube channels that I'm pretty sure they just have like bots or something to heart all the comments and don't actually say anything. So I like to heart comments to show that I read them, but I'll try my best to reply to them sometimes and not just give them a heart. Yeah. Sometimes I'll do both. If it's like an actual comment, I think it's like really great that I need to reply and give them a heart. But that's like a once in a lifetime thing. That's how rare it is. So Pin says, yeah, I think it deserves like a 6 out of 10. Yeah, like in my opinion, if 5 out of 10 is neutral, 10 is perfect, 0 is utter garbage. Remember, 5 is like neutral, like mid, the actual definition, middle of the road. I think Sonic 06 is maybe like a 5.2. Yeah. Like not that negative, like not negative at all, only like slightly positive. I think in the grand scheme of things, I like the game a good amount, but it does have its flaws, and it does have some of its disappointments, like how Shadow's gameplay was. The story, good. Gameplay, you know, a bit to be desired. I did like how you could spam A on the enemies and stuff, but like him riding the armored buggy and the motorcycles, missed opportunities to make them play better. Yeah. Super Plushroom says, Generations is the next Sonic game I'm actually really excited for. Nice. Sonic Win says, does anything include the Eggman announcements? Maybe. Christian Collins says, I learned that Mike Pollock, the current voice actor for Eggman, voiced Daddy in Caillou's New Adventure. I know you're referring to like the dad in Caillou, but I accidentally said it like that. And let's be honest, the internet has ruined that word for all of us. If I have a child and they call me that, I'll be like, just call me Dad or Dada or something. Just call me Mr. Slingo Supreme. Okay. but Dad, I don't know how to say that. Oh, right. You just barely learned how to talk. Just call me Big Boy. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. That sounded funny, but then I thought that now that I'm hearing it play out, terrible idea. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. So if you want to stay tuned for the next live streams and you get notified when I am live, I recommend pressing the subscribe button and putting the notifications with the bell icon to all. If you set it to personalized, there's a good chance you won't get notified when I go live. And if you put it to none, well, you won't get notified. That's your choice. But if you put it to all, you'll definitely get notified when I do go live. So good for you if you're waiting for the next Sonic stream or anything else I do. Next stream will be Tuesday, Minecraft. After that, Thursday might be Schedule 1, a horror game, maybe something else. I'll make an announcement on Wednesday before then. This next weekend, most likely, I'll be then starting Sonic Riders. Yeah. Pin says, see ya. Yeah. Anything else in the comment? Let's see. Christian Collins says, Caillou, I've come to make an announcement. God, King of everything, says, see ya. Yeah, thanks for being here, guys. I'll catch you guys on Tuesday or whenever you guys catch me. Bye, guys. Dinner time.